Well, greetings, everyone. Pastor Dan here. We just wanted to let you know that Ascension has a sabbatical policy, and that means every 7 years we as rostered staff get 3 months off. And the reason we're bringing this up today is that Pastor Daniel now is going to be soon going on his 3-month sabbatical, starting after May 17th, that Sunday. So give you a little heads up on maybe what he's planning, and so you can hear from him. So, Pastor Daniel, what are you up to on your sabbatical? What's going on with the sabbatical?
Well, thank you. First, I want to say thanks to the congregation for this opportunity. It's great. Sabbaticals are really a time for rest, renewal, and that's important, I think. So, for me, I'm going to do that in 3 ways. I'm going to focus. My wife's a gardener, so we're going to do a lot of gardening, and we're actually going to take a trip to England to look at some of the gardens there and explore London. So, I'm excited for that. One of the ways I think I find rest and recovery is to really get your mind and body on something else. And for me, that's running. And so you all know I like to run, so I'm registered for an ultramarathon this summer, so I'll be running that and training for that. I'm excited for that. That'll be midway through. And then, there's a time for sort of some spiritual connection in sabbatical, and I struggle with that sometimes in my prayer life. I do it best by writing, and so I'm hoping to spend a lot of time writing this summer.
Right.
And that's an important thing for me.
So what do you write?
I write prayers. I'm thinking for this summer, I did a long time ago a class where we had to pray through the Psalms. And I'm going to use the Psalms sort of as my guide this summer as I do some writing of prayers. And so hopefully I'll have some things to share when I get back, and some things that will just be shared with the garbage bin. That aren't good enough to share. But yeah, that's kind of how I like to process it.
Okay. So when you're going to take this long run, tell us a little more about that maybe. Where is it, and what are you doing? And
so my first sabbatical 7 years ago, I decided to try long running, and I did my first ultramarathon, which was exciting, and that was a 50 kilometer. And I've kept it going, and so now I'm trying my first and probably only 100-kilometer run, and so or 100-mile run, 100-mile run. So it's north of Fairplay, Colorado. Mid-July, it'll take me probably around 32, 38 hours to do, and it's going to be 106 miles is what this one clocks in at. So.
Oh man, can't imagine. You're way past my, wrapping my head around that one.
Me too. So hopefully I'm there by mid-July.
Good blessings on that. And the last one is gardening. I know there's a bunch of details around the gardening. Can you say a little bit more about your gardening things and what you're doing with that?
One of the neat things about a sabbatical is it's something you can explore as a family. And so my wife's really into gardening, and I kind of am the assistant gardener. And so we're going to be doing that. And just I want to take this time to you get lost in the minutiae of gardening as you can with anything. And so a time to go to England and really explore some beautiful gardens out there will be good for us. And bring Zora along and see some Harry Potter on the way too. It'll be kind of fun.
English Harry Potter.
A little English Harry Potter.
There we go. We got you. All right, great. Well, thanks for sharing that. I hope the congregation appreciates that. And for us, rest and renewal again gets us refreshed to come and serve again. So that's kind of our hope here. And thanks for listening.